bono marogoba chinga kingo kwarania SMS ito ya magana maya buna toende ko ya sangiri kuria kietego kaboniga no kuburi kwane ina ikaranso ike irindo nyora chinga kichao chabene omanye narariali ara SMS ito echinse jikomi yora sense medio munwe manyererio niga korokwa choshouta niriane Brighton Makoli. Boigo nabokwenda gutubwati usina bakonyora mangana ya gwitira sense meri ye mitandao asense ya Facebook nabokotonyora Ndizi TV News Digital wega sense ya YouTube nabokotonyora Ndizi TV News yokonyora chingaki naboto tweet @Ndizi TV News boigo nabokotomekerengeria gwitira se namba igira se screen igorabu aya ajinsa ikomini gotugonyaga kurwa se kinyoro kia ruora eye gotoka se wodi ya Bugisero Kizizu Jaji South eyo ni county ya Kisii asebono abanyakinyoro benseme yubare no moichano mutindi magiga eyo morokiwa oyomo we skuru yemo komoitangina moke ase amwa kemioro goika komoita boigo abamenyi benseme yo nigo baira egetambogero nabaru banyara bakomokora umosao yo onyara ka komoita ngina moke
anya ole simye goje nko bwata mukamuro mwaba komboli ayike batiari namatebike batini gari ante byaya motorigalie igare mteja ali kyaba muro baje batubwatere mbae tomusibe chingori abe kwe pigipigwa irunya gitari ando gwari igabo gortie miara akomnyokia abantu nteri ko moikange abwata karabu toresi nali kimo muro yo mwaba kebati amanyora ariko ni mangumbwe ante bimo gondonde namatebi yaje narigirio mu murondo ko kupisa obu soka boche para gabu manda ko cyawu mwamikaeli maremba ayo mu bwata mu beke pikipiki gako myoki abantu nando abeire bari abwate nda yanyanga na ino nabe ko kombe nyomba nati yo musiko ndo nkwana yakwa nyigwete mbayo rwarire igara chaita abantu anje bana riri na sokire isiko igana ikuchindu enda yanyanga nando kanga na muro bari babandi najikori yakanyire namyoko boje ngo ikanjera nanya muka muro yayo ngakere simyo kanti ngakanyire mamo mino ko mugori mamo mitonga yarenge ngamugonda arenge igare gocha gochanga amakanyire ari namyoko boje nanya no muno yaraire
habonjoro rikorwa sejiro ya riobonyo iye gotoka sense meri ya magena nigabona bagendete kwe murunganiria ekauso bokorari bwe county ya Kisii asebona banyare bahote abuna egubi enyinge nigere asechire yo ibono ya irero bokorari gutakoreka buya asensemeyo bakwanegeta senika Ndizi TV nigabona banyarire bakobori oboteneri bwe county ya Kisii ubukura wantu mugavana bwe county ya Paulo Simbarati korigerie chireyo nakobakonya anekrobate birena none kinyomba cyake bara ngiyo asechireyo
Kagano ndonje togo chisibia lakini gase tokoneria stutachete bana iga ara gundo pi agotioka bana twasinyiruko chibekanse umugambi ara atio gatoa maburi ande togakwake echikura chiaito elindo tokonya utarenge gwancho tokonya bonyaga magenario bonyo utoruserio bochabu kandi kaitutare kane torabe una torabe tuna chinyeniechi abangi naba mbona chinyeni tokorusi korwo manyi chikabichi twarusi chinkacheito bakabomanyi lakini amaene na boisa korigereria obochabu bratonyari ebichuni bikare birabusa igabi koiruruko kagane ne bwankwa abangi naimo kunyane bintu ebiresa ngo korigereria mo biraresa ebintu bigana otamenyerete nanda masakara na otamenyerete obochabu bwamagoma chinyeni goto bwate chirabetesa lakini bone siyaikeire gotogocha gotigana ki gotogocha gotige chiro torena abana bachibaise gochikoiba basa mosa ko abgata gochichichera
Ricardo Skabosioni goto ikase chiro ya drachambiri ase abarai banyarire bagochorwa ase jire yo abawojokore miremo yo kurai chire yo ase miaka etatu erebosio sakaria mugaka no mutenerio monene bwechichiro ase county ya Kisii oyotorera inki obochori bogokorekanira na ningi kirengete gochokorwa na barai ase chichiro na ase chiro ya dracha mbiri.
Hapa ni Daraja Mbili Market ambao ni soko kubwa katika eneo hili. Leo tuko hapa kwa shughuli ya kupiga kura ya wanakamati wa sectors vile sheria inaposema. Sisi kama Kisii County Government tulianza wiki nyingine iliyopita na katika kazi yetu tunayoifanya tuko na siku 100 kulingana na gavana wetu ambaye ametuambia tuchape kazi, His Excellency Mbarati, kwamba katika siku 100 zijazo kama department ya market tuwe tumefanya ile kazi inahitajika. Moja yao ni kuhakikisha kwamba tuko na kamati mpya katika masoko yetu yote. Napoelewa kwamba soko nyingi ziko na shida kwa sababu ya uongozi mbaya. Hasa ndio tumeamua kwamba kila soko katika kaunti hii itakuwa na kamati ambao ni mpya imechaguliwa na wananchi. Sisi tunakuja hapa tunapeana service kwamba elections zinazopiwa ni secret, kwamba hawa ndio wanachagua. Sisi kama serikali hatuna nia yoyote mwenye tunataka. Wanabiashara ndio wako kwa register ya voters. Hao ndio wanapiga kura, wanachagua viongozi yao kwa miaka 3 ambayo inayokuja.
Ensemo ya bamenyi kurwa sebunge ya Bonchari ni gobono banyarire bakobori abarai bali banyarite bagochoro kurwa senseme yo goikirania maganio gose goikirania kiri balirete abamenyi benseme ya ne goikirania magendero bagokwana ne gitaseni kandi Steven abarbo ni gobanyarire bagotabuna ikaro bakorete chikure chigose bachoreta abarai abo ni gobachikorete gwanchireri konde gutayo ikaro balirete buna aba bachorete ni gobarachikoreta magendero asenseme yo
Nando no tokaradia tokora mani basis. Ekerto kuba yaroji ko tokore gasim bari ku kani ko tokora. Bama yapenda bama ntaba kungu. Koleta ba kungu dari ko mani basis yende. Tokaradia to toro maga baga ba chira ba. Toncho le toro usama patriko nato.
Takanta karane abachoria watu achora. Mono to chakor mo musie na to buata angenka. Anana mono atochari goro yechi par na to wana boda. Anena mona makora koria rata to chandete na to nyana customer nde kunyara wika sto kunyara pana to rebuya kendo kende umwa mpi to rusho mpi oyoro kabairo to wata mpi to abeka bugaka Charles Nchoke karan chato konyuna mana boda na anda konye mwamusie ngima in the next 100 days anyara ko to konya ama kanya era to kamochora
abara ibeto twachorire muno mwempi twachora umuya kenge kana twachora tataringe twachora tena ne chenche ne tutagete ko se chenche te tabwati mu pangilio twabanga tena ko yondo moke oyo rengo regate nentake tukaranga guika tobe komu ngaorende oitola nyora tukaranga unchoke nanyare kinteke kugesuguma
Abaseneta bebunge ya kanege sense ya Kenya nyoreta mangana yi serikali chigenga nigo lyatkurero Baringasi County anakuru anenekero baikirana asomo yego sa somo sangano aboko olingo na uboko kwanda alibara chokora asibnyake 5 erebosio kaokwana senseme yo omonogari bwebunge yo Amason King nigareire igoro yo musangano yo nande narali abaseneta baringizu chokora ase chobis chabo gose ase ebunge ya Senate,
whose theme is understanding the mandate of the Senate, strengthening devolution through legislative effectiveness. The main purpose of this workshop is to equip and empower honorable senators with knowledge and vital information that are essential in discharging their mandates and functions in the Senate and its committees. It will further enable senators to understand the workings and the key legislative processes within the bicameral setup of our Parliament, the mandate of the Parliamentary Service Commission, amenities and entitlements available to honorable senators, the Senate's role in advancing intergovernmental relations, and earlier how it relates with other constitutional commissions.
Kati ya baseneta bari baikirana se karekyo sa sumo sankano yo bakorawa nomo seneta bwe county ya Kisii Monyonga na barabu mbaga nikumanya ebirengereryo gose mbaga nikumanya bairaniriguna na arari banengetu jokora ekero bachakiro bokoreri bwabo buna baseneta bebunge ya kane asinsitu ya Kenya.
I wanted the maybe Governor Sang to explain what is this thing we call oversight. Because I've heard Mungatana raising questions about whether is there a possibility we are supposed to look at roads and whatnot. What I think the problem with it is that there hasn't been clarity in what this definition of the word oversight is.
Thank you, Senator.
Number two, last one. what is the international best practice for senators? I mean, in the US, where we borrowed heavily, you find that senators are actually allocated money which they take to their counties. I don't see why we are having a contradiction with us in Kenya here. The governor should be given a certain percentage which is higher. The MPs are getting a percentage which is lower, which is 2%. I don't see why senators cannot get 10%, 20% of funds which they take to their counties.
Has got to go to the issue of oversight, which we have all been conversing on here. You remember that in the last Senate, we passed my bill, which is a county government accountability bill. It is my hope that this time around, the clerk who is here can republish that bill so that we can look for a co-sponsor in the National Assembly, because then that will be able to assist us, demystify the budget-making process, include the assemblies, and then we can be able to sort out this issue of on-source revenue.
We'll be in competition with the governor. The governor will be having a bigger budget. He'll be having bigger projects. So you'll be whitewashed. All of you will lose. And I know you don't want to lose.
Thank you, Senator.
So, Madam Chair, what is on my mind? On my mind is that we should make the oversight fund, which hearing from other quarters, be operational, but also we don't become ourselves a problem.
Abagabana bakena barumba ikirana asigi karekyo anene karobaru kukwanira na kiwa matebwabo bogojigowa na baseneta irikwena kibune ebirengo byamagendera si county awango korekana bire sense ya Kenya bakorawa no mugabana bwe county ya Nakuru Susan Kika oyibo igore umwarigani ase county yo bwe karekyo nere na ikasense meyo bairi okwanira abaseneta asense meyo.
To be very honest, we are still doing guesswork with regards to the amount of resources that are supposed to go to counties. Reason being, we never concluded the process of unbundling of functions. We don't know how much it costs to deliver the health function, knowing that part of the health function, a bigger part of the health function has been devolved to counties, but there is a small bit that is remaining in Nairobi.
3, consider the development of better engagement framework with the counties. The oversight role of the Senate over the county governments should not be to the detriment of the counties and her people. Incessant wars must be tamed for devolution to work.
Ebikaro byebunge ya Kisumu ase county ya Kisumu nigo byaratenena asegeka ayaniga gocha magiga yeburaburwe kro ya nyarake wateka asensemeyo gati ya BMCA ebebunge yo ya Kisumu asensemeyo nigo yarokanana okungusana nigo kwa rorekanoro ekera babunga bubaika na gotianiwa na ndekero barengete komochora umonogeriobo ogochikobara na ndase myaka 5 erebosyo.
Published by one or advocate. You don't want to disguise this. These are out of order. You must follow those orders. Mr. Clark, you will
Omonene bwe kiombe keria getenerete yejinse gose omorikyo botambe ase wisara yejinse cheshiko masali kamau nigobono aereire anene ali ngiyekogera abasubati bali barase jinse chisiko anena sense ya Saudi Arabia ningiyekogera betira emechando awao kaukwana anene ekero aikirana ase umusangano obwababunge oyinoro bagendreta sense meri ya Safalbak litko rero nigairabuna chimbwa njire jikorera abasubati aba gusunyuntwa ekero barase jinsikiri chesiko.
I have said that there are some places where culturally unyenyekevu ule ambao unahitajika kazi zingine za nyumbani sio unyenyekevu ambao unapatikana sana kati ya watu wetu. So sometimes our people will not be so subservient, and when they go to these countries and they're under contract, and in a country like in Saudi Arabia, their traditions around housework are very ancient, let's put it that way. So you find that the people who suffer the terrible beatings, the people who suffer abuse, are usually people who are of that category, house helps. But in that same country where we have over 100,000 Kenyans working in different capacities in hotels, in transport, in taxis, we have no problem. So we have to ask ourselves, are we exporting the right category of personnel? And do they have the right capacity and training to understand that culture before they leave and go and work there?
Omurayo monene wekiombe kia engoyo igaiga Kenya FKF ni gobono anyariri gakwiranira asichobi sichae anekera nyaraka ukwana na wateabuna bono ni gobosibore bwagire anene ase engoyo nikimwendo ka ukwana ekaraika sichobi siechekero ara ababwatani gose abanyakiombe ebe kibyobisie yo ya FKF imeyense ya Kenya nigateruna bonense ya Kenya na ande ne chikwenda kibuna engoyo kwiranirere gokorekana sense ya Kenya ni gagocha magega yani kimwendo anyarite chiobisia yachanyate chigosiekwa nomo wasiri bwamangana yechikosori Amina Mohamed anene kerate yete no bokoreri obu mbwabwate amaswali bwatakiri korairaniria.
Nasema freedom has come. Leo freedom imerudi katika football. Leo tumefungua goal project. Tumefungua ofisi za FKF 10. Ni siku ya furaha kama wewe ni mpenzi wa football.
Ayo naruna kwariania sijinze jikomi korende amange nukonyora gikoraga enza yemo yabona marago bakera bali kibaito bagendete guko yarusera erinde mo likinando monno itugose enyusanga yite chiko konsaza banara gikoraga enza yemo yabona marago tosuke ne Ndizi TV wansuma usi yorana nabokwenda kuyabwati asensa meli yemitandao Facebook kutonyora Ndizi TV News Digital wega sensemo ya YouTube nabo kutonyora Ndizi TV News kokonyachinga kina bo tweet @Ndizi TV News boigo nabo kututumira uchumbe ya wetera sinamba eyira se screen ya igora bukoraga ni tutarira nabo tutarira wika sensemo ya embassy asamaga cha new president apartment ine para ya Kisii Nyakoi abuno gotonyora erinde kerubwate biasara byago gusino bwato bonjoruri bonde bwensi buri oragani abamenyi gosa abantu babonyore asenjera yabe nabo ikagega endonyara tukurariria endonyore abantu abange gototara sicyo bisito oigo emetambo nigongotebuna nigo yatingirwe kabisa nande yaikiranire bono terigo gikoranyegera nabongotebune cinchinia chito cha Ndizi TV oyorenga sense meri yo muri monyererio nigakoro kwa Joshua Uta oyorenga sense meri ndi ye studio nigakoro kwa Petronde Mokeira neliane Brighton Makoli.